Well, praise the Lord, guys.
Good evening. Good evening.
What's going on?
What's
Happy
up,
hump day.
family?
Guess
Happy
what day it
hump
is?
day.
Jay, guess what day it is?
Hump day.
Hump day.
Oh, I thought it was
Uh,
somebody's anniversary. I'm like,
Because lost.
This is real?
Yeah. Oh, I see why you asked me that too, Nicole. Okay, I fucked up the windows. Okay, I fucked the shit up.
see,
Yeah, Jay
see,
got his blinds in it. Nicole got her blinds going. I ain't got the blinds behind me this week. All right.
see.
I ain't.
Gotta
I
have some
wasn't.
kind of,
Make it
connection.
okay. All right. My bad. Okay, we get it right. Man, how everybody doing? What's going on?
Good.
Chilling, chilling.
Can't complain.
Jesus, that's dark as hell.
Still got a little bit of congestion, but I can't sing right now, so I'm having a little. I wish it would fully go away, but my body feels good. My nose just a little stuffy, you know.
Oh, you got the long corona or something like that.
Long COVID.
Yeah, a COVID. Just
COVID.
long
COVID.
COVID. So, but at least you feeling better. So you
Yeah.
ain't been doing nothing this week. Just been in the crib.
Yeah, just in the house chilling. I don't do nothing no way.
So if
You
you
know,
sick,
it
how I'm gonna be staying at your house?
whatever.
Mm.
We done sprayed and everything because I couldn't get them sick again. They were fine before me. I was still sick. So I was staying in my room and only coming
I'm
out when it
certain
was
you're not
necessary.
positive no more, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not positive no more. I'm just not, all the way clear.
I know you've been in really close vicinity of it.
Hey! You gonna put my business all out there? What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying it did hit just about everybody you close to. So you'd have been around.
Honestly, it had. Everybody in my circle like been like whooped by it.
Yeah.
Well, Lionel didn't get whooped by it. He caught it, but it wasn't too much of that with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't get whooped. I mean, I was tired, wanted to sleep, but I wasn't in no pain and no, I didn't have no fever or chills or body aches or trouble breathing. I didn't even lose my sense of taste or smell. My biggest thing was nausea
I had them, but I won't have them
and
no more.
I really felt like I had a really bad cold and fatigue and nausea.
It beat Jay up, beat Paul up. Mainly went to nothing with him, but
Yeah, they didn't hit us. But how was your week,
Who?
Lavelle?
oh, okay.
We're gonna start with you.
Long man, my week was long. Shit, it's still going on. Like I say, I've been working late hours the last couple of days, just trying to finish up the last project from last year. Coming into it's like little small stuff got to be done, cleaning the place up, the little touch up stuff like that need to be done. But don't nobody want to work. I can't get nobody. Like I got one cat. What's that outside your window? Is that Rudolph? Oh, that's a car.
No, that's a car parking next to my car. That's why I be sitting here making sure they ain't too close to my car.
What you gonna do? Run out there and tell them
Run
they
out
too
there,
close?
run
Like,
out there,
excuse me,
be like, excuse
hey,
me.
you too close.
Yes.
I started the
See, I had a guy call the police on me for that one time
Call the police.
at your daddy house, Jay.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The white dude across the street.
And then he turned
I mean,
around and
what you
said
was
it to everybody
in
else.
his parking spot or in front of his house or something?
No, he said I was parked too close to his car. I pulled
Like
up.
you was behind him.
Yeah, I parallel parked out behind him. I was about 3 feet away from his car though when I pulled. You know what I'm saying? Because I pull up with enough space, so if I need to just because you never know who's gonna park close on you. So I'll
Right.
never pull up. Like if I got space to pull in, like if you parallel parking, sometimes it is what it is. But I pulled up into the parking spot. I was right. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up with enough space, so if I had to pull out, I
You could
could
just
kind of
pull
pull.
right out.
So with nobody box me in. I'm in the house hanging out. I'm at, my cousin crib. I look out the window and just saw the police out there around my car. So when I go out there, I'm like, what's the problem? And the cop was like, yeah, man, he called complaining about your car being close to his or whatever. And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and park across the street because I'm like, I'm just here visiting my cousin. And the cop was like, man, you ain't gotta move. He don't own the street. You ain't even close to him. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna move because if he do something to my car, y'all gonna have to come back for him. So I'm like, ain't no big deal. I pull across the street. Now, mind you, I think I was in the Windstar at that point when I had the van. But a couple months later, I went and bought the truck. I pull up over there in my truck. Now, he ain't even at home. But me not thinking again, I just pulled right up on the block. What up, Ron? How you feeling, cuz?
What up, cousin?
Hey, what's going on?
I pull up, go in the house. Me and Ye in there talking. I said, yeah, I got to get out of here because I think I had football practice up. I come out. This guy had come home, took his van, and parked bumper to bumper on my truck. Cuz I said, what you finna do? I said, I'm knocking on this door. I would have scared the shit out of his ass.
What you do?
I knocked on his door real nice. He come to the door. I was like, hey, you parked your damn car against my truck like that on purpose? And he was like, he was out here like, yeah. I said, now why would you do some stupid shit like that? If I'd have came over here and parked close to your car, you'd have had a fit. You know what I'm saying? Why would you take your damn truck and park it right up next to my truck like that then? Why would you do that dumb shit? He was like, I'm sorry, I thought that was somebody else's truck. He's like, I did it on purpose, but I thought it was somebody else's car. I was trying to be an asshole to somebody else.
Wow.
I touch him or nothing. I got in my car, pulled it on. I go back. Your daddy was standing on the porch dying, boy. He's laughing like a motherfucker too. You know? And now you can't park nowhere on the block. Everybody on the block that went and got
Everybody
handicapped. Put in front of their house.
Really?
Man. Everybody. You can't park nowhere over there now.
Man.
Every house on the block got a damn handicap park.
Man, from damn near from one end of the block to the middle of the block. It's handicapped block. And then half of them ain't driving.
Nope. One of them, two of them don't even have a car.
So, man, other than that, my week so far, like I'm going to the football tournament.
Okay. That's this weekend coming up.
Yeah, I'm leaving out of here tomorrow. Because that's my goal.
So you'll be here tomorrow then?
Yeah, tomorrow, maybe early Friday, because I don't know what time I'm leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
So
is Lionel coming with you?
Nah, him got to work this weekend.
Oh.
Do he?
Hey, don't you do that. Yes, he do. We need all them quans. So I got the football tournament this week. Hopefully I get a little rest, I guess, with that, because we got 2 games, but they on Saturday. And we're going to get beat up on. So Sunday ain't going to do nothing. I might go see Darren. We can hang out, go get something to eat, because it's going to be quick. So, Jay, how was your week?
My week was good. Interesting, I guess. So I played the lottery because the lottery, the Powerball was so high. They at the time, this was last Thursday, the Powerball was at like 670 something million. The Mega Millions was at like 275. So Thursday, what I did was I bought tickets for the games throughout the weekend. So obviously Thursday I didn't win anything. Friday I didn't win anything. Saturday morning I wake up. Every morning when I get up, I check my emails. I check my phone, social media and all that stuff. So I'm going through my email. I got an email from the Illinois Lottery saying, congratulations, you won the Mega Millions. Brain straight to fuck everything. I'm rich now. My life changed. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? I done spent 3-4 million in my head real quick, just like that, right? So I'm going through it, and some say, see what you got to do to collect the money. So I go through, look through the rules, see what I got to do to collect it. Oh, if it's over X amount of dollars, they go, you got to call them. So now I'm looking at who number I got to call. Mind you, this whole time, I ain't checked to see what I won yet. But in my mind, I won the Mega Millions because that's what the email said. So I'm like, okay, I need to figure out who I need to call. Find the number. All right, let's see how much I got to collect now. Go through the app, check the app. This damn thing tells me I won $8. $8. Talk about going from the highest of highs to being brought down. That man, I don't wake nobody up when I see that I got this email that I want to make millions. I'm pissed off now. So now that I'm pissed, I'm waking everything up. Everybody up, goddamn it. Hey, look at this shit. You see this? They tell me I won the Mega Millions. I got $8.
I Keisha say the same thing happened to her. She just knew she was rich.
I was so mad, man. I feel your pain, sister. I feel your pain.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this here. Cuz capping a little bit because he ain't win $8.
I won $6.
No,
and
you won
then
$1.
I won $1 truly because I played 9.
No, I'm sorry.
I lost $1 because I played 9. I won 8. But what happened was, technically, I won $6 on the Mega Million and then $2 on the Lotto. So I was so pissed, man. I'm like,
damn. Dude, you matched like one number or something on the Lotto.
I don't even know. I ain't even look at what it was. I saw the damn dollar amount. I ain't give a damn what it was.
And the thing is, I don't even know how to play the lottery, man. I know you're supposed to pick some numbers. And that's all I know.
Man, I spent about, no lie, in my head, right off the bat, 3-4 million already. I know what it's going to. I'm finna buy this. I'm finna buy that.
By the time he hit you with don't spend it all in one place.
Tell me that shit was spent in the same place they gave it to me.
They had to just go back in and get you some more tickets. You had to double down.
Yeah, and that shit didn't yield any good results either. So here we are, back another week.
I'm gonna play this week. I don't even know. I think I got the lottery app because my uncle, our uncle, he played lottery faithfully. So I downloaded the app one time just so he could see his numbers. I think one time he was with me, but
I said I don't even play the lottery, but because it was so high, it's like the quick pick is only $1, so why not? You know what I mean? So
I played scratch off tickets. You know what I'm saying? But I've never played the lottery.
I never did that before. I never did the scratch offs.
I had to leave that alone because I had one, like my first time playing, I won like $5 or $10, something like that. I was like, oh shit, nigga, lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in. Quick $20, $30 gone now. I'm like, what the? And then like, nah, I'm cool. I had to leave that alone. I'd rather go to the riverboat. I'd rather just have a dice game at the crib, but I think that's what I need to go to for the first quarter. Just shoot dice. You know what I'm saying? Just breaking up dice. I need somebody to rock with me though. I need a pistol man.
Man.
So you said you played on the app. What app is it?
The Illinois Lottery.
What you say?
The Illinois Lottery app.
Oh, but I ain't in Illinois, or I could still play Illinois.
Out of state, I don't know if you have to be in the tri-state area, but I do know that there are out-of-state winners. So I'm not sure if it's just like Milwaukee, Indiana.
You can play anywhere. The thing is, mostly what it is if you play Illinois, if it's a big, you have to be in Illinois to collect some of the stuff. But I think on the app, it don't matter where you at. But like say, if she drove through Illinois, played the lottery, and went home, if she won, she would have to come back to Illinois to collect.
Well, it all depends on how much it is because they got now she can get a check that's sent to her.
Yeah, okay, but I'm saying it still has to be collected through Illinois. Like I know somebody who came to Illinois, got a scratch off ticket and won, but they live in Indiana and tried to go to the same type of gas station that they got it from in Indiana.
Oh yeah, nah, you can't do that. But like it all like with playing like the Mega Millions and the Powerball, like you can what it is like you can fill out a basically like a direct deposit slip and they can direct deposit it for you, or you can get a check mailed to you if it's over a certain amount. If you're playing through the app, I think anything under $600, they just give it to you straight through the app, and you can cash out through the app too. So,
oh,
boy, Nicole finna be like a real Applewhite boy playing a lottery. I gotta get.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google how to play the lottery because I don't really know how to play.
And I'm not either. I just got a quick pick, and if the numbers match, I win. If not, I'm going to work tomorrow.
But I'm just saying what I need to be playing. $2, $1. I ain't one that's gonna be playing no $30, $40, $50 a day.
No, I ain't doing that shit.
Nah, but call your Uncle Jesse. He'll run you through it. I'm telling you, he got it down to a science. He win the lottery at least once a week. He ain't winning that Mega Millions and nothing like that, but he win them low level numbers. He a good $500. He a $500 them to death. $500 here, $1,000 here. Then like I tell Jay, he's like Uncle Know It All. So.
Man,
We ain't got
yeah,
the lava
I'm
bus,
real
right?
lucky, Mike. $8. Well, I'm on the road. I found this new show too. It's called Yellow Jackets. Y'all gotta watch it if y'all get a
I
I
saw
chance.
something about
tried
that the other
to.
day. What is it about?
I tried to watch it. I'm gonna try again.
It's good. It's real good. It's basically about this girls soccer team. They was on their way to nationals. They plane crashed and basically
Oh, and in the woods or something like that, right?
they were stranded in the woods for 18 months and crazy shit happened. So it's a good show. It's a good show. And the good thing about it too is if you're one of those people that don't like to wait and watch, you like to binge. It's like 9 episodes in. The final episode come on Sunday, so you can wait to Sunday and binge the whole season, or you can binge
It's
to
on
9.
Prime, ain't it?
It's on
It's on Showtime.
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 Yeah,
I don't got
Showtime.
cable.
It's good. You can get the Showtime app though. Bam.
Mhm.
Oh, you can watch it on
Right.
Fire Stick.
You know I got ways to watch anything.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
He was just looking for, an end to say that.
And to advertise.
I don't have cable, but you
I ain't
got
got
cable.
I ain't got cable. I ain't had
I mean,
cable.
you got Waze or whatever
I ain't
it's
had
called.
cable.
Right.
So
14 years. We've been
Before
off
we
the
get too far in, we ain't even getting the codes week.
Nicole
I
started off
mean,
that week. She was sick.
No, we
yeah, I
started
ain't did nothing. The most eventful thing I had was I've been given my dog. I don't want to say her name because she gonna come like, huh? But my dog, um, groomer myself, but I never cut her nails because they have this part
Like a
where
thing that you don't
right you
cut so
can't
far.
get too cut so far, and I don't want to go too far because I don't know. So what I did was I went to PetSmart. I was gonna buy the automatic one, right, that
With
cut
the
it,
sensor on
and
it.
I don't know if it got a sensor or not. I was just assuming that it would be easier, right? And so they didn't have one, right? I would have to order it, I guess, from Chewy.com or something. But at PetSmart, they only had the regular little scissors or the little, dog clippers. So I went into the grooming part and asked the lady. I had took a picture of her paw, pulled her nail back because they're kind of long. And it was like, listen, and her nails are dark. So if she had lighter nails, you would be able to
You could
see it. It'd
see
be pink. But with dark, you can't really see it. So she told me, um, the electric one is not really good because the humming is what scares them, right? It might scare her. And she told me to get the smallest scissors and you do it a tiny bit at a time, right? And then after you cut it, look at the nail here. If a black dot, that's how you know stop. It'll be a black dot. So do it a tiny bit at a time, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I buy the scissors or whatever, come home, take her back paw, look at it. One of the nails curved so much it looked like it's going about to go into the pad of her foot. So I'm like, oh, I need to do this one first. I take the scissors. Now I'm at the very tip because I want to do a tiny bit at a time. She seemed like she calm. Okay. I got her paw, she laying there. Soon as that thing went crack, she yelped and took her mouth and moved my hand off her foot. So I'm just like, so now I ain't never did it before. So I don't know if I really hurt her or she just extra. So, but I don't see no blood. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to give her a haircut and take her and let them do it. Maybe they'll let me watch. And
I
that way
don't even mess with it. I take my dog straight to the groomer, take care of them nails. Like everything else, good. Take care of them nails. I ain't going. I ain't got time for it because the thing is, they got that little vein, and I don't know where it is. And they got a cutter though that has a sensor on it that.
Well, it's not called the vein. You can actually see it. Like, say if this the paw, right? She told me for her, since she dark, stop right where it curved. But if they have lighter paws, all right here is pink. So you know where to stop at. But when it's dark, you can't see that. But she said once you cut it off, like say you cut it off and look here, it'll be a black dot. So that's how you know that's where it's starting. The quick or whatever they call it.
Whatever. I don't bother with it. I take it right to the groomers. Right to the groomers. So
but that's my most eventful thing I had.
Yeah,
the quick.
The
quick. Right. Is that what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it right. It came right to me. Right. The
quick.
Right.
Say you can watch Yellowstone.
I've been hearing about that. I'm gonna check that out once we finish.
What's that, a Western?
It's like it's just Kevin Costner thing. It's been coming on like 2-3 seasons now. Yeah, I like more sci-fi stuff.
Big fan of sci-fi.
I like sci-fi stuff. I like.
That's why you like Vin Diesel.
Yes, it is. It is. I like fantasy shit. I think about it. I know it ain't real.
See, I like shit with some kind of realism in it. I like that.
I like my music with some type of realism in it. I like my TV with some fantasy. I like my TV with nothing that can happen in real life.
Did y'all get the text I sent y'all about Kool Moe Dee? Did y'all know that? I didn't know that he did that.
Yeah, I knew about that, and I don't even want to talk about.
You didn't agree? You see, you don't even want to talk about it.
I don't remember the grades on it. I had heard about it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But my thing when I heard about it, I'm like, what gives him the right to do that? I mean, what makes him, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's Kool Moe Dee.
Yeah, what you talking about? I used to live downtown.
Mama knocked him out.
129th Street.
Mama said knock him out. Mama said knock him out.
Convent. Everything's upbeat.
LL disrespect. You know what? Just about everybody LL battle, you feel like that about you. Not you, but people feel like that about. They don't respect Cannabis. Now, man, these are reputable MCs too. Kool Moe Dee, Cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Like these are good rappers.
What do you mean they don't respect him? I respected him. I like Cannabis.
Nigga,
I think he lost that battle.
If Cannabis was to put out a rapper grade list, you'll be like, who the fuck?
I definitely would.
Asked his opinion. Who cares what Ja Rule thinks about that?
I'm going to tell you, there is nobody in the rap game who I could say, honestly, I don't like his music, but if Nas was to put out a rapper grade list, I would more so listen to him. I was like, okay. Just because of how his music is, you know what I'm saying, and how he speaks, I would probably give that more weight. I wouldn't take a rapper grade sheet from Jay-Z.
I ain't gonna take no Nas slander. So that for you to even say that, you know what I'm saying, you don't like my man's music, I'm gonna take that as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's
the hottest song Nas got is
I'm saying
Patience with Marley on it, and Nas versus trash, but Marley 2 verses banging.
I don't even know if we can come back from this, cuz.
I was gonna buy the NFT just because there's more people like you out there.
I want to, you know what I'm saying, go to the next subject because I don't think we're gonna be cussing.
Never been a Nas fan. I'm sorry.
So,
okay,
speaking of the next subject,
that's right.
So it's this video that I had sent there, and I'm gonna reenact the video, y'all. Okay,
oh,
I'm gonna reenact the video. Sometimes females be getting on my nerves, so I want the people watching. Come on, y'all, heart the video. I want y'all to share the video, so other people can see the topic. Share it. Okay. Now, so it starts out with the girl, like she throwing up, like right. But the caption is basically saying I don't even remember what the caption said, but basically
it's important. It is important. It's very important.
No, what
I know. The caption says that when you told him you were going to get an abortion, but 30 days later you got morning sickness.
Bam, you got it right. So she's sitting there.
Cherie, what's up, baby?
So here comes the woman. Hey, Cherie, come on, y'all, share this video, share it. So now, here come this woman, all with her New York accent, you know, her New York accent.
Well, we gotta get New York.
I don't.
What with this?
Her New York accent.
I tried to do that job with this thumb here. It don't do that.
What's up? What's up, Cherie?
And so she goes.
I did that on purpose.
Huh?
What?
I want to see if she gonna cuss me out.
I spoke to her ass first.
Oh, what y'all got? You know, some tension.
I told her you know what I'm saying? I said, look, if I wasn't on the phone too late that night, I would call her. And I've been working late the last couple of days. She goes to sleep at like 7 in the evening, you know what I'm saying? She like, if you call her house at like 3:30 in the afternoon, she'd be like, "Who calling my house at this ungodly hour?" You know what I'm saying? She's an older person. You know what I'm saying, she shuts down her day early. She starts very early and she shuts down early. So finish the story.
She
Come
said
on.
she don't. So anyway, so the girl with her New York accent comes and she's like, yeah, I know. I read the caption. I know this is just, for I don't do a good New York
Yeah,
accent.
that sounds
So
Hell no.
Canadian as hell.
What island is you from?
That sound Canadian as hell.
And so, okay, I'm not gonna try to accent, but anyway, she was like, I know it's just for fun, blah, 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 blah. She said, but women do this all the time. If you and that man decide together, we're not gonna keep the baby, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna get rid of it. He gives you the money for it, and here it comes 9 months later. Ooh, the pretty baby, and you're like, look, dad. And if that man says he does not want anything to do with that child, that is on you. Lay in the bed you may. Don't go putting that man on child support. Don't go blasting that man. That's on you. Now lie in the bed that you made.
I see no lies told.
So, before I give my opinion, because I don't want to offend anybody.
Offend. Go ahead. You already offended the New York people with the pistols.
I'm just saying.
What is this? What is
I
this?
don't know.
I don't know what that is. And she keep hitting us with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so here's my point of view.
Okay.
I feel like, yes, the woman is wrong. Okay. Woman is dead wrong. No, she shouldn't go blasting him if he says, hey, we were supposed to get an abortion. And you know what I'm saying? She can't go blasting him if he say, I don't want to have nothing to do. Yeah. But my issue is I feel like we're always so selfish. It's always about us. Because
What's supposed to be about?
the baby, because this is a
What
whole
baby?
that's born now 9 months later. What you mean, what baby? The baby that's here now.
Come on, her baby?
So let me finish. So no, it's your baby too. If you're the dude in a scenario, you might not want the baby.
I paid that baby to be gone.
Yeah, but the baby's not gone.
I bought that off. I bought myself out of that.
But you can't do that, because I'll say this. There's been situations where, let's just say there has been situations where the man don't want the child, and a lady might say, okay, fine, I'll have an abortion, but she doesn't. Not even saying he paid for it. She just says, okay, but she doesn't have the abortion, but she doesn't bother him. But now he hears through the grapevine that she did it, and now there's a child out there that is his. Now he's matured and he's grown, and he wants to be a part of the baby's life. And he has every right, because the baby is here. Just because you said back then when you were young, I don't want the baby, and she like, okay, fine. She had the baby, and now she wants you to stay away. He can still take her to court, and be a part of that child's life. It works both ways. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a child, it's a life. And however bogus it is and wrong it is, it's still a life. It's no longer about your feelings because you don't want to be a father, or my feelings because I decided at the last minute to change my mind. This baby deserves to know both parents. And I just feel like anybody, regardless of how the child got here, the child is here now. However bogus it was, I think they would be bogus to be like, nope, I told you I ain't want no kids, so that's your child, not mine. It's still your child at the end of the day.
I'm gonna actually defer to you. I think I want to take the last stab at it.
I think my issue is basically how that video came out. It came out as if there was an agreement. Mm-hmm. And my problem with it is that there was an agreement. So we decided this. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's different. I have a different opinion if a girl get pregnant and the guy, oh, I don't want to have no kids, but she wanted a kid or whatever. Because at that point, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? In all honesty, if I didn't want to have a kid, we didn't want to have a kid, then there are ways that we are supposed to go about this so there is no kid to be born. We are supposed to protect ourselves. So whatever it is doesn't take away your, I guess what I'm saying, take away the fact that you should have been an adult and did the things that you should have done to make sure that didn't happen.
Right.
Now, say this mistake does happen though, and now we both agree to the fact that we're not going to have this kid. You say, no, I don't want to have it. I got other things I want to do, whatever. And then I pay for the abortion time. I give you the money for the abortion. And once you get away from me, you decide that, nah, I think I'm going to have it now. I'm going to keep this money, do some other things with it all that. You just bought yourself out of my life with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that it's right for me to take off and leave y'all on y'all own, or that I come back 10 years later and decide, oh, I've grown now. Now I want to be a part of that kid's life. Because no, neither one of that. But the thing is, if we've made that decision together that this is not going to happen, and then you take it upon yourself to change that decision without talking to me, then you on your own with that. That's how I feel.
But see, but I understand how you feel, but I guess for me, the bottom line is this isn't a puppy. This is a human life. So it's not that cut and dry to just be like, you bought yourself out of my life. Yeah, she bought yourself out of the life. That innocent child had nothing to do with neither decision. And at the end of the day, it's still your child. And it's still a life. It's a person. It's not a baby doll.
My child got aborted.
But your child didn't get aborted. In your head, you wanted it to, but it didn't.
I paid for an abortion.
But no, you didn't. You bought some eyelashes or something. You bought a wig.
Yeah. But I bought an abortion.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. So at the end of the day, you still have a child, regardless if you want it or not. You still have a child. And it's a person. It's a person.
I think my issue with that comes into play with, yes, you're right. It is a child. And it is my child, regardless of whether or not we made the agreement. The problem is that we both decided that, no, we don't want to have a kid, right? You did, I did. For some reason, you couldn't go through with it. You felt you had to change your heart, whatever. You decided you wanted to keep the kid. Just because you changed your mind don't mean that I have to change my mind. My issue is when the baby gets here and I keep the same energy I had, I didn't want a kid. I'm not ready for it. Whatever my excuse was, whatever it was that was okay at the time, it should be valid now. And you should not have the right to be able to put me on child support. I think like that is the bigger issue. Like, I don't feel as though, because to me, you deceived me. In my mind, we got rid of the kid. So you keeping the kid, to me, like, honestly, I hate the term of saying her baby, but in this instance, it is her baby. You did all of that without me. You want this whole pregnancy, because here's the thing. You're going to tell me it's a life, but you want the whole pregnancy without talking to me about this kid. The entire 9 months without saying nothing to me about what you needed throughout the pregnancy, no doctor's appointments, and now when the baby's here, you want me to be in the baby's life?
All of that is very unfortunate, and you're right, but it still does not negate the fact. I guess I just look at it like this is a person. This isn't nothing that you can just, in my mind, and maybe because I'm a mother and mothers are a little more naturally nurturing and have those maternal instincts. So I can't fathom however angry I am that I feel like you deceived me. At the end of the day, that's still a child that ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, I deceived you and I did some underhanded stuff, but this is still a whole person. This ain't no puppy. This ain't no dog.
I understand that, but this is also a whole person that I told you from before it even became an embryo that I wanted no parts of.
And none of it matters, is what I'm saying.
No, that's the problem.
The reason why I say
the reason why I should care about the kid. If the reason why I say it don't matter, that I don't want one, I'm telling you now, I don't care about the kid.
Yeah, but men, but that don't make it okay just because you
It's
don't
the
care about
truth,
the kid.
but the problem
It's
is
still
it
But
is
the
okay.
thing is, hold on,
it
hold on.
is the
Real
truth,
You
and
know
it
the only
doesn't
reason.
make it right, and
Time
it's
out,
still
time out.
not right.
The only reason you say you but it don't make it okay is because the woman changed her mind. So what you're saying is she's the one who decides what's okay and what's not okay. Because when we both decided that there was not going to be a baby, it
It
was
was
okay.
okay then.
But now that she decides that, oh no, I don't want to go through with this. Now it's going to be a life. Now it's not okay for me not to want a baby.
It, yeah.
No, that's
Unfortunately,
crazy. Hell no.
unfortunately, that's how.
Let's
Let me just say this, because I disagree with the way it is. Just like there's double standards with everything, I disagree with the way it is. But the way it is, because the woman, just like they talk about abortion, and it's her body, and you don't have a say so in telling her to get an abortion if she doesn't want one, and it's her body, or if you say I want the child, and she says no, I don't want a child, and she still have an abortion because they say it's her body. I don't agree with that, because I feel like there is two parents and they both should have a say in it. But the way it is, how unfortunate it is the woman's decision if she has an abortion or not. And as unfortunate as it is, even if y'all made a choice together, and she said okay, and you gave her money, now she goes, let's just say she goes and she's like, oh my God, I just cannot go through with it, because abortions and miscarriages do fuck up a lot of women. So maybe she just couldn't go through with it. I think what she would possibly went wrong is she should have came back to you and said, you know what, listen, we need to have another talk. But she didn't do that. But the reality of it is how fucked up the situation is. Once that baby is born, you might not like her no more. It's no longer about me or you. It's about this baby.
I disagree. I think it's totally about me and you, because one, I don't know nothing about this baby until the baby gets here. First and foremost, because in
Okay.
my mind, you got rid of the baby.
You got it, but now you find it, just
Now
like if you
you
found out 10
listen.
years later.
If I found out 10 years later and I wanted to have a kid, that's totally different.
But now,
You know what I'm
why
saying?
does it make it okay now? What if?
Because
What
we
if?
both
No,
agreed that
no.
we
What if
didn't want
this?
the kid.
No, okay, but what if we both agreed, and you telling me you adamant about you don't want this kid, and I'm like, okay, fine, you give me the money for the abortion. I don't get an abortion, but I don't fuck with you either, and I don't bother you about the baby. I moved to another state. Now here it is, 10 years later, and you find out through the grapevine she had that baby. Is it fair for you to come and say, hey, why you didn't tell me I got a child? It could have been different. I want to be a part of this child's life. Would it be okay for her to tell you no because you
Yes.
said you
Yes,
didn't
it
want it?
would. Yes,
It
Yes.
wouldn't be
she
fair.
made the, yes, it would.
No, because
she
that's
made the
thinking about
decision
her
that-
own feelings. A child needs
She
both
thought
of their
about her own
parents.
feelings when she
But guess
decided
what?
to keep the
But the
baby.
She
child
didn't
needs
have-
both
But the
parents.
child didn't have both them parents for them 10 years that my raggedy ass wasn't there.
Yeah, but that don't mean that you still can't be there after 10 years.
No, I wouldn't want to see him. I would not want to see the kid after 10 years. In my mind, especially knowing that me and her made the decision that we didn't want to have the kid. In my mind, I don't know what she told the kid about me. I don't want to try to, and then at some point, the kid is already too old for whatever she might have told him. You know what I'm saying? It's in his head. I ain't finna try to reverse that.
She might not have told him
It's possible
anything.
that she might not have, but I'm not gonna walk into this kid life now and try to play daddy. He don't know me.
10 years old is not. Tristan didn't meet his daddy till he was 7. 10 years old is not. But I'm saying 10 years old is not too late. Some people meet their fathers when they're adults and have a great relationship.
I made a decision to say that I don't want. First and foremost, let me be clear. I would never do no shit like this. Never. But if I made that decision, I gotta stick by it. I can't turn around and be like, oh, you said we wasn't gonna have a kid, and then you had a kid and be mad at you for keeping the kid away from me. That don't make sense.
But it happens all the time.
And so does what this woman did. And that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's wrong.
I don't think it's wrong. I think the actions are wrong on the adults. But I just feel like at the end of the day, now it's no longer about us. Yes, I was fucked up.
But see, the problem that I think you overlooking is the fact that it's no longer about us anymore because you made it that way. It was no input from me at all. So I shouldn't be punished for that. That's
But
my
all I'm
whole thing.
saying is that's unfortunate.
No,
But
you can't
what it
tell me that
is what
that's
it is. The
unfortunate
baby's
when
here now.
I got a whole now. Think
Yeah,
about
We
but
this.
can't
this
Think
is the
about
we
this.
thing.
can't put the baby. We can't put the baby back up in her and abort it.
I'm not
Well,
saying none of
no.
that.
But what we're saying is this here though. Say, okay, you're saying that the baby's here, blah blah blah. But the what the woman was trying to say in the video you're saying is you made that decision without this man, because y'all decided on one thing. She's saying now you should not have the right to go and put him on child support now.
She didn't say you didn't have the right. She didn't say the right. She said, don't you
Don't
go
go.
putting that man on child support. She didn't say you don't have the right to, because
No,
you
no,
do
no.
have
She
the
didn't
right
say you
to.
don't. No. I ain't say she said you don't have it. I'm saying she's saying you shouldn't have the right. That's why
Well,
she
she
said
didn't
don't
say
go
you
put
shouldn't
it.
have the right to. She was just telling you what you should not do. She didn't say you should not have the right. She wasn't talking sensibly like, I don't think you should have the right to do this. I don't think it's right. What she was saying was, you did this decision. You sleep in your bed. Don't go doing this and don't go doing that. She didn't say I don't think you should have the right, because that's a whole different tone and the way she's presenting it. Had she presented it that way, I might have said, yeah, I can agree that they shouldn't have the right to go and do that because you're forcing somebody. But
Okay, I got a question.
the bottom line is,
I got a question. Do you agree with that?
I said I could say I agree, but I
I'm
don't
saying,
agree.
do you agree? So you think that she has the right to put that guy on child support?
Well, yeah, because by law she will be able to.
No. I'm saying, I'm saying you think she should have the right to put him on child. I'm not saying what the law says now. We know what the law says now, and we can't change that. What I'm saying is, in your head, you think that, you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You're living in a hypothetical like that man shouldn't work on the child because the child needs that, and blah blah blah. You're saying you think she should have the right to do that.
I do.
That's the worst shit in the world.
I do.
That's the worst shit in the world. And I disagree, Tammy. I feel like I feel like socially and morally his actions were correct. Because if he was to lie to her and tell her he wanted to keep the kid, and when the kid came, he disappeared, that morally would be fucked up. If he told her the truth from the jump, it might suck. It may not be what you want to hear. And not only that, it wasn't just him, it was her. It was an agreed decision. It wasn't just him saying, I don't want a kid. It was
maybe he was just telling her, I don't want no baby. Here's the money to go do it, and she didn't do it.
Maybe she was telling him, I don't want no baby, and he was just like, okay. We don't know that, so let's not speak in hypotheticals. Let's speak on what it said. They both agreed to it. We don't care how they got to it. They both agreed to
it. And we're entitled to change our minds.
You are, and you should deal with that, with those consequences.
My mind.
Exactly.
She can change her mind if you decide you're not going to be in there, but you still going to help take care of this child.
No, I'm not. No.
But you are. But you
not.
are. You just not what, you going to quit your job?
No, I won't. It's just because that to me, I feel like that's so fucked up. That's beyond fucked up.
I mean, but you are. You don't want to, but
you're gonna make me take care of a kid that we both agreed we didn't want because you changed your mind.
It's unfortunate. But like I said,
no, you decided to do this on your own, and now you won't help.
None of that matters, though.
Before you get that do matter.
It doesn't matter.
You gonna do that? You went through the whole pregnancy by yourself.
But none of that matters.
By yourself, and now you need my help.
None of that matters, because now you're saying now you need. This is not like I'm asking help for paying for a car or paying for a house that I can lose.
Care what it is.
It's a child.
I don't care what it is. That is a child that I did not want. That is a child that we did not want. You
but
you gotta put that bill.
I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying none of that is okay.
So what do we do about it? So let's be petty now. So since we being petty and you're gonna say you're gonna put me on child support, what are we doing about this money that you stole from me? Is it petty for me to take you to court for that? Is it petty for me to be like, what the fuck happened? Is it petty for me to get a lawyer?
You can take her to court.
We both agreed that she was gonna turn this baby.
You can take her to court. First of all, but listen,
under deceitful act.
You can take her to court and try to get this money back, but you're not.
What if I don't want the money?
Unless you have a contract saying, unless you have a contract saying this is what she's supposed to do with this money. But if somebody get money from you and they change their mind about, I'm not gonna pay my rent, I'm gonna pay my light bill instead. I'm gonna pay my light bill. No, but let me say, I'm gonna pay my light bill.
You gave me the money, but I was never supposed to get an abortion. That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. If you stop talking over me and listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, unless y'all have a written agreement, I'm talking about if you're trying to take her to court, she can do what she want to do with that money. That's just
So
like
she's
if you.
saying exactly what I just
No,
said.
no, I'm not. What I'm saying is just like if you say that, I'm saying, oh, I deceived you. Some other things might have happened, and she said, you know what, I need this money for this instead. But you gave me the money, so I could do what I want to do with the money. But I don't understand your question. What are we doing about this money? Because she didn't steal any money from you. You gave it to her.
She did steal the money from
She
me.
did
What are
not
you
steal
talking
money.
about?
Did she take
You
it out
were
her
giving
pocket?
money to take care of the baby. Now the baby is not
So
important at
what?
this point.
That's not stealing. That's just like if you giving me child support and I use the child support
That's
for
not
something
the
else. That's
equivalent.
not
That is
stealing.
not the equivalent.
It
That
is the
not
equivalent
It
because
is
you
not.
just said I
It's
gave you.
not.
You just said I gave you money for an abortion and you did something else with the money. That means you stole it from me. I didn't steal it from you. You gave it to me. You can't
To
dictate.
get an abortion,
You can't.
not for you to do
You
whatever the
can't.
fuck
No,
else you
you
gotta
can't
do. Not for
dictate
you
what
to put
I
it
do
on
with
your
money that you
It
gave
is
to
if
me.
we agreed that you was going to
No,
get an
but I
abortion.
changed
we'll
my
talk
mind, and now
again.
it's my money.
Okay,
Once
so
you give
now,
me the money, it's
then that's
mine.
your baby.
Once
That's
you
what
give
you
me,
don't
no, it's
understand.
our baby. Because if we do
No,
a
it's no
DNA
longer
test,
our baby.
if we do
In
a
my
DNA
mind, our
test,
baby was aborted.
we're not talking about your mind. We talking
Okay.
about what the reality of it.
The reality is you stole from me.
If we do a DNA test, no, the reality of it is you gave me money thinking you gonna tell me what to do with it, and I didn't do what you wanted me to do with it. And we're gonna do a DNA test.
I said, hey, I got you
And we're
pregnant.
gonna do a DNA test, and guess whose blood is running through that baby? So it's our baby, regardless of what you thought happened to that baby. It's still your baby at the end of the day. Now, in your mind, you can be delusional and say, I ain't got no kids because my baby got aborted. You can say that, but at the end of the day, you still have a child out here that you're not taking care of because you mad at the mama because she was deceitful.
No, you got a
and
baby.
that's unfortunate that she was
because
deceitful.
You decided to change your mind.
I'm not disputing none of that. She was wrong, but at the end of the day,
Man,
now this child
is
is
okay
here.
for her to be deceitful and fuck, but
It's not okay. I'm not saying it's not okay, but
it's okay by saying that I got to foot the bill for that. So
you're not footing no bill. You're just taking care of your half of the responsibility. Ain't nobody saying she ain't sitting on her ass not taking care of the child. You ain't footing no bill. Ain't nobody living off your child support.
I'm putting hot sauce in all my condoms, Drake.
Ain't nobody living off your child support. You ain't footing nobody's bill.
It is okay if that's the case. Then if ain't nobody living off it, why do you want it?
Because you could put that up for the child's college.
Hell no, you could put it up for the child's college when you got that
she
money.
She is gonna put it up when your child support come through.
Who
gonna
put it up?
I'm just saying. I'm saying that's what it could go for.
Bullshit.
Your baby mama might not have done that. We ain't talking. This ain't personal.
I didn't even say that.
But you went who? Like who?
I'm talking about what I be seeing on Instagram. They don't be putting nothing up for child support for his college.
But they sure ain't going on no trips with no child support. Come on, y'all ain't no ballers. We ain't talking about the Instagram models.
Why does that feel kind of personal with the y'all ain't no ballers?
I'm just saying.
She can't be talking.
Y'all not.
She just called me a baller 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you a baby baller though. You a baby baller.
Nah, man, that shit. When it's all said and done, no, that shit is whack. Like at the end of the day, that shit is whack. You cannot put that child on me after we agreed to that. You decided to make that decision on your own, so you need to raise that baby on your own. That's a fact. You cannot make me change my mind because you changed your mind.
Ain't nobody making you change your mind. You can still stay away.
Listen to this though.
You can still stay away.
What if I'm a straight just homosexual, straight bum? I just was breaking you off. We decided to have a baby, and you know I ain't got shit. You know I ain't got shit. I'm telling you I ain't got shit. We don't need to have no baby, right?
She gonna get that abortion.
No, she not.
Shit.
You don't think that's happening every day? That's happening every day.
No.
So how
people having babies with guys that ain't got nothing?
People having baby most of the time when people having baby and they being deceitful about getting an abortion and trying to keep the baby, they having a baby with somebody who they think got something or who they think got more than they know.
That's not all the time. Sometimes women just cannot go through with it. As easy as it sounds to y'all to just say go kill it, it's not that easy.
I don't think it's
We're
easy
not
for
saying it's
either.
that easy. I don't think
I don't
that's
think
that
it's
easy.
easy for either party, depending on the mindset.
Now, if it's that easy for you to be like, here go this money, go kill the child, it is easy
If
because
we
you're
made
not
that
going through
decision
it.
But
together,
the
is what
thing
I'm
is,
saying.
if we
That's what you
agree
keep.
to
That's
that,
what you
this
keep
is what
skirting
you
around.
keep over. Yeah,
You keep skirting around the fact that we
Thank
made
you,
this decision
Tasha.
together.
Thank you,
You
Tasha.
keep skirting around the fact that we made this decision together, and then you went away from me and
I'm
made
not
a
skirting
decision on your
around
own.
it.
that's
Yes, you
because you
are.
keep saying the
Because
man did this. He
when we
gave
get
me this.
away
No,
from
we
you,
No,
decided
that's
to do
because
it.
y'all
your mind.
defensive. That's because y'all being defensive. Can we take it down to about 2? I'm gonna be calm and try to explain it a little better. Okay. As I eat my scrimps. I'm gonna take it
I thought you
down.
was macaroni.
Now
I
it's
love
it's
macaroni too. That shit
it's
orange
it's
as hell.
yellow. It's yellow rice, and I put some shrimp in it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So I'm gonna take it down a little bit, okay? What she did was bogus. Okay. I think it's wrong.
Little
We
nail
made
in the chat.
a decision together, okay, to abort this baby. I think it would be wrong, personally, even if she wasn't even trying to put him on child support or nothing. I just think it's very deceptive to take money from somebody under the premise that you're going to get the abortion, knowing that you're not, or even if you change your mind and not going back to him saying, hey, you know what, I can't do it, or you know what, I changed my mind, I want the baby. Here's money back, or what. I think
See?
the
That
is
damn
jacked
rice.
up.
That damn rice.
Wrong, or she, huh? The phone had
That
kind
rice.
of, but anyway.
That rice fucked up your feed.
Oh, she's wrong. She's wrong all the way, right? On their agreement, she breached their contract, their verbal contract. All I'm saying, and I said this maybe because I'm a mother, and I just can't fathom saying fuck that baby because I don't like you and what you did. In my mind, all of that happened is fucked up and that's wrong. And I feel like it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, there's a life now. And that innocent life did not whisper, mommy, keep me, we'll be fine. That baby had nothing to do with it. That baby didn't ask to be here. That baby didn't ask for y'all to be careless and get pregnant. That baby had nothing to do with it. It's a life. It's not a car or a puppy or something that you could just discard and be like, well, fuck that baby. That's on you. I feel anybody that can do that, regardless, is wrong.
I think she needs to get a baby for adoption. Because she's not a good parent either. She's deceitful. How's she gonna raise a kid? She gonna raise a criminal. We don't need no more criminals on these streets.
Not a criminal, cuz.
She gonna raise an embezzler, a drug dealer, or something. You know what I'm saying? She already.
That's because the father wasn't in his life. If the father went on and said, you know what, I can't fuck with you, but I got my child, I got my son, then he would probably grow up and be an upstanding individual. Ain't that what they say? Single mothers are raised and all of this. So
but she tainted two lives. Because if the father was there, he gonna be on some bullshit because this deceitful mother, this bitch got me. You know what I'm saying? So straight from baby to criminal. I'm with you, Tammy. See, straight from baby to criminal.
Oh, Ron Marley. Well, hold on. Put that comment up here talking about I didn't ask for the baby to be here either. No, afterwards you wanted to kill the baby. You were careless in making that baby.
What happened?
First of all, no. I'm just talking
to
about him because he said I didn't
What happened
ask.
to 2?
No, because he made it. He made it singular.
I'm saying what happened to taking it down to 2.
I'm back up. So when he was when he was talking about I didn't ask for the baby to be here either. No, you asked for the baby to be here when y'all were careless, and then you turned around and said, you know what, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's kill the baby. So your first actions did ask for a baby,
and I can agree with that. I'm 100% on line with that. You're saying we as adults made a baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm split with that, because I'm not on the side where it's like I'm the man, you get pregnant, I'm like, hey, we can't have no baby, he go get an abortion, and then you decide you don't want to do it. Our whole issue with this conversation is the fact that it was an agreement between us, and then
she breached the agreement.
And breached the agreement.
And promises get broken every day, B.
She was piped all the way up. Promises get broken. That's the thing. See, the issue in this is if I got a certain way just over my money that she owes me, you know what I'm saying? Like
you can have that little 300 bag.
It depends on what trimester she in. It might be a little more than 300, but she ain't bring the money back to me either. You know what I'm saying?
She all the way wrong. But at the end of the day, now this a precious life.
I understand that.
But the thing about it is, the life part, you preaching to people who love kids. Anyway.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, I think she froze because she's
running through that baby.
That's that right, boy.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like freezing. Can y'all see me now?
Cuz say I just asked for a nut, to be honest. When I got you the money
wow.
to take care. We agreed on it. That's not fair.
Well, you should have had a condom and busted your nut.
Shit.
She did, Mike. I didn't check. I didn't catch the Brooklyn accent.
I missed it.
I didn't catch it.
I missed it.
I missed it.
Have y'all shared this video? Share this video.
Please share it. Please share it. Please share it right now.
No, Linnell. There was no legal document. What the hell did you drinking?
This is water. Like my little cup, and it's a plastic straw. Michael gave me this.
Is that a mason jar?
It's like a pineapple, but yeah, I guess in the shape of a.
Oh,
cute ain't
it? She called me a bitch. You called me a bitch?
Nah, when she said she said promises get broken every day, B.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh, okay. You know what? RIF, because he said when she called you B, not called you AB.
Yeah, RIF.
RIF. My RIF's been off lately.
Man.
I gotta fix that. Nah, she didn't go to the Reds.
I think we probably could. I don't think either one of us is gonna budge on this. I feel like you feel your way.
I think the thing is we all agree on the thing. We all agree about it that old girl was wrong. I think the only issue is
y'all feel like he should be able to walk away and say fuck that child. Y'all feel like
see the thing about it is in my mind, I don't look at it as fuck the child, and I don't look at it as fuck her. I look at it as we made an agreement. You decided to change your mind. In that, you should own that and say you're gonna raise that kid on your own, especially if I tell you I don't want to be a father, I don't want to be a part of this kid's life. Clearly, I told you that from the beginning. Right now, having a kid and saying, oh, it's a baby, it's a life, like you forcing me to take care of something that I told you I didn't want from the jump. Yes, it was immature. Yes, it was irresponsible for us to have sex, knowing that it could lead to that. But we both got past that when we agreed to it. So for you to change your mind and make the decision on your own to keep the baby, you should take full responsibility for everything that comes with that.
I guess the problem I'm having
entire pregnancy without telling me about it.
That don't matter.
I think that do matter because you
matter.
can't go through the entire pregnancy and then say, "Now I want you to be in the baby life that the baby is."
Dudes don't be going to doctor's appointments.
That's a lie. I went to every doctor's appointment.
Yeah, but you married, so. But
we wasn't married when we had our first kid.
But y'all was that way, so you don't count.
I wasn't married. I ain't married.
You went to every doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
You and C-Don was practically married, so that's different too. You don't count.
LaCuz went to every one of his baby doctors.
Hey, y'all don't represent all men. Ain't none of my baby daddies go to no doctor's appointment.
They don't represent all men either.
I'm just saying. So, what I'm saying is, there's that.
Nah, we ain't gonna just glaze over that. Now,
what I'm saying is, I guess the problem that I'm having is because I'm pro-life. I don't think anyone has the right to say, I told
Micah
you.
Said he went to every doctor's appointment too.
the point I'm trying to say is I personally don't feel like anybody has the right to say, I told you I didn't want no babies after you did what you did to make it, man or woman.
I agree with that. Me personally,
I just
I don't
just
So
don't
when
believe.
you
like the fact
say it,
that
it kind of stings. It kind of
I just
triggers
don't like
me.
the
But I'm
fact that
just saying,
she's
like, if we gonna,
able to force child support on them on the man on that. Like, I don't think he should run off on his responsibility either. I don't. I mean, whether honestly, whether we decided to have the baby or not, and the baby is gone. I mean, not gone, but and the baby is here. You know what I'm saying? At some point, as a guy, when you find, hey, it's my child, I want to be around my child, stuff like that. I just is I have an issue with how child support is set up. You know what I'm saying? So and it seems like a reward. So sometimes it makes it seem as though the whole goal in that situation was just to get to this point, to pin him at something. Because sometimes it's not about money with some women in child support. It's just about the fact of having the power over a person, especially when it's a person who you know can't do because of the things that child support will do to that person. It's just sometimes, most of the time, the people who take it to that length are the people who are undeserving. So, like, even in your case, Nicole, like, say you don't really beat your kid's father. I mean, how am I supposed to say that? Because y'all say don't say baby daddies or whatever. Y'all say it right.
You can say
That's
baby
the
daddy, I don't
yeah.
care. The father of
father
my
of the kid.
children.
Right. You don't beat them over the head with child support. So it ain't like you in the courts filling out papers trying to get their license taken from them or body attachments or things that of that nature to them.
But I
there
think
are
that has something else. Or they still bitter. They don't like you for some reason, or they mad at you because you don't want to be with them. I ain't talking about situations like that.
no, but I'm saying that's my issue with being able to just force child support on a person, period, because there's a lot of things that go along with that. And so if it's in this particular case where like we decided we weren't gonna have a baby, and then I said, you say, okay, look, the abortion is $300, and I say, okay, here go the $300. Then you get away from me and decide, nah, I don't want to do this. Then you come back 9 months later, like, guess what? You got a baby, and no, and it might be wrong for me to say, well, look, I thought we wasn't having no baby. You can't do that to me. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. Then you go from there to put me on child support. I think that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't
I
get me
think it's
wrong.
morally wrong. I think it's more. It is a moral thing because it's. I think it's morally wrong. I do. Um,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at a woman. I would be kind of like, dang, she just bogus all the way around,
Yeah.
But because I'm a different type of mother, I feel like my kids are my kids. I'm selfish with my kids. But
But most of the time, that's the woman who got the guy who ain't really doing shit anyway. And I ain't saying like your baby, like they do little things. I mean, they not just totally not there. But the ones who have those guys who don't do the utmost are the ones who really be like, fuck it, fuck child. I put them on child support because I just had to or whatever, but I'm taking care of stuff on my own anyway, and I'm not pressing it. But then child support, in some cases, I see it where it's used as a weapon against those guys. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've heard 1 or 2 cases where a woman has got child support put on her or whatever, but like that meme that you sent in the group was funny as hell.
oh
That shit had me dying.
The one I said?
But
no, the
Nicole
one I
said
said.
about the woman, the girl who gave the guy full custody.
She said she called his bluff and gave him the kids and paid $45 a
She paid
week for 2
$45 a
kids
week for 2
and
kids to
lie to
call
them
it
and say she coming to get them every week and don't
every
show
week
up.
and don't show up. And they all be in that crowd. That shit had me dying. But with that, I mean, you have those people though who will press, especially when it's guys who are doing something at least. It's never enough. It seems like, oh shit, he making money. I'm getting $600 out of him. Oh, he got a little bump. Oh, I need more of his money now.
But here's the thing. I think men have a problem with, honestly, this is just what I think. I think men just have a problem with being on child support. Not even
They
with
do.
the amount of paying. Because I know somebody that was paying, giving like $600 a month and still buying the child. And one child, everything they needed. You know what I'm saying? And she had somebody in her ear, like, oh, he giving you this. Oh, he do this kind of job. You need to put him on child support. And she went and put him on child support. And
And the
he started
payments drop.
to $240. And he was
And that's
like,
all
and
he
this
would
is
give.
what you get. Yep. And that's all you get it now. So she
Yeah.
screwed herself. So a lot of times women do mess themselves up. But my point is, yes, child support women can use it as being vindictive, but it's not really a punishment if you look at it as, okay, this for my child. Okay, fine. Go and take that little money. Because they're not taking all your money.
It depends on how much money you make, honestly. Because I mean, there have been times when I was paying child support. It was a struggle. It was a struggle at some points. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact of the matter is they don't care how you live as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like if
That's
it wasn't for the
because you
fact
were
that
living working for yourself, so you didn't really have.
No. When I first got on child support, I went and got a job, and that's all I had the job for. I had it coming directly out of that check. And the reason that it didn't kill me at that point is because I was doing I was building my company while I was working. But it's like when I look at that check, it would be like $700 or something like that there, and $650 of it is gone for child support. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't care what was left for you.
Yeah, that's because you had like 5 kids on that though.
No, 2. I had 2 on there. And then the thing is, one of them is getting $10 a month.
That's the
but when they set the payment without me being there. It was like they didn't have my financials or anything. It was like, oh, he should pay this much a month.
But you could have gone and got it reduced. All you had to do was go to court.
No, I tried. It's hard to get it reduced when you're representing yourself. Then when I talk to a lawyer,
my baby daddy got it reduced behind my back.
I don't know how he did it. Maybe he knew somebody in there. Because when I went, and I didn't want to get too deep in it because we're going to get off in a while, but when I went, like the moderator, the mediator, or whatever, he was a total ass. You know what I'm saying? It was treating me a total different way while I damn near put hands on him in there. If it wasn't for the fact that the mother of my children, my mother of my daughter was there, and she was just begging me, please don't go to jail touching this man. And then when I went to talk to somebody else, the lady said, oh, all you have to do to get this fixed is do these things. And I said, well, why wouldn't he say that to me? Why was he up there treating it like it was a different thing? And I got the the mother of my baby here saying, you know, say, oh no, what your information is wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it be depending on the judges you get and the people a lot of times. So
I don't know the child support system at all. I'm grateful enough to not have to deal with
it. Is Tasha still on here?
I believe so.
Well, Tasha, I'm gonna give you some advice based on this conversation here. If you and Jay, even if y'all married, if y'all get pregnant and y'all decide, hey, we not gonna keep this baby, and he give you money to go get rid of it, and you don't, even if y'all living in the same house, he gonna be like, fuck that baby. You better get that abortion or be prepared. Or be prepared to take care of that one child by yourself, separate from the other 2.
I'll be honest. If we get to the point where I'm on board with an abortion and she keep the baby, I just might be like that. I don't believe in abortion, so that'll never happen. I'll be in this motherfucker struggling before I decide to say, you know, let's term this baby. I don't believe in that.
Tasha, just go put the nigga on child support right now. Fuck
it. I'm gonna pay child support back into the house.
Give him some life experience. He need to be able to add to these conversations. It's gonna come right back into the same house anyway. It ain't no matter. That way, it takes some of the money off them shoes. Give you more control over them funds.
Nope, ain't no matching PJs. That baby only getting socks.
Right.
Gotta get him straight on this here. You see, so we know how it works. Stop buying t-shirts.
What the fuck you talking about? Some okay bet. Let's bring it a bit off this one. Some shit to talk to her about. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You gonna be her lawyer? Your loyalty is to our family, okay? You are honorary Applewhite. What are you talking about?
Hey, Tasha Applewhite too.
Yeah, but she's married there. You know what I'm saying? What do you?
Hey, it don't matter. Whose side are you on? Don't matter. You've been married in or jumped in. You know what I'm saying?
My daddy name on that. That name got my daddy blood.
That name stays here.
That name got my daddy blood on it.
Oh shit! I tell everybody all the time. My daddy gave me that name. You better slow down. Nicole ain't slick. That's why she didn't get married. She want to keep the name.
I think that's cold. Yeah, I think it happened. I think that's cold for us to get out of here.
Time to go. Oh, we gotta wait for her to pop back in so we can say our goodbyes. Oh, bam, there she go.
Dang, your daddy was calling me.
Look
I
at
thought
that.
if I put it on Do Not Disturb, it ain't supposed to disturb.
Hey, the iPhone person told you that.
But it's
He
time
know
to
what he
get
be
up out
talking
of here
about.
anyway.
He know what he be talking about.
We almost 30 minutes past.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are we?
So I hope y'all shared this video because I can't tell.
Yeah, and we gonna be on y'all ass if y'all don't
Okay.
start
Also,
sharing our
before we get
stuff.
out of here, I got to talk to my co-host. I was told by one of our by one of the nationers that we have to start.
Before you go, we ain't doing no damn we ain't doing no anonymous tips. You know what I'm saying? We need some names.
Huh?
I need a name. We talk about some one of our
I was told that we don't follow up on when we put the goals out there to give an update on how things are going, what we're doing, and you know what I'm saying we're not holding each other accountable enough, so we need to do that more.
That sounds like a Shaka Don comment.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Sorry, Shaka. I didn't mean to put you in that, but that sounds like you. You like real responsible and want to hold us to shit. So that's why I figured it was you.
It wasn't. So.
But we need a name because I need to know.
The person that said that not very responsible, so I don't want to put their business. Well, Sheree, I'm gonna call you later.
Don't wait up.
Hey, y'all seen that meme? If I tell you I'm gonna call you back, just go to bed.
On the bed.
Just go to bed.
Get ready for the mob, baby. I got you.
Oh, dang.
Not all the way to hell, Sheree. Come on now.
All the way.
Come on, don't do that. So okay. But we gotta get up out of here. We appreciate y'all for sharing y'all Wednesdays with us. How y'all like the new day?
Yeah, that's actually something I was thinking about. Is Wednesday cool with y'all? Seems like we getting a little bit more engagement. It do seem like y'all got in a little late today, though. I understand the work day might have dragged. Yes, no, baby. I love that everybody put Hershey with your name, Nicole.
Huh?
I love that everybody put Hershey with your name.
Oh.
I'm gonna change my name.
Because if they tag me, then yeah, that's what it's gonna come up.
I'm gonna change my name to like Veil Chocolate.
Nah,
chocolate drop.
You can't go with it.
Veil chocolate drop.
You gotta be like Baby Ruth or something. You gotta
right, because she's Hershey MC. I can't be Payday, you know. You have to be
Veil Almond Joy.
That sounds close to All Men Joy. We gonna get out of here before we get fired.
I'm gonna figure it out. Give me a candy by name.
Right.
Okay.
I might have to go with Baby Ruth. Now, nope.
Nah.
Ain't gonna work. Veil ass apple white. Nope, I don't want to draw attention to my
Veil ass apple white.
I can't draw attention to my glutes. I've been doing my squats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the wrong attention.
All right, y'all.
Ain't no chocolates in that. Ain't no chocolate in what? Oh no, in the Payday. No, that's why I said I can't do Payday. All right, let's get up out of here, man. We're gonna be talking about candy bars in a minute. I still got work to do this evening. Thank y'all for coming out. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, no Twitter, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming though. We definitely gonna start to expand our social footprint. So it's coming.
Okay, so we got those three. Follow, like, share, hit the notification. Like I said, if anything that y'all want us to talk about, either put it in the chats here. You can send us an email. It's opinionatedpodcast@gmail.com. You can throw it in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook. No Joey this week. No, I think we had a league meeting. No, his son was wrestling, I think. So no Joey this week. But he might have checked in. Usually he'll sneak off and just check in. And he might not comment, but he'll usually sneak off and check in and then shoot out on us. So Anything that y'all think we need to talk about? Anything that y'all think you want us to improve on, or you want to see? Hit us in the comments. Let us know what's going on, and I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I think that's all. I really do want to stress the importance of sharing though. Like our main goal this year is expansion, and in order for us to do that, we need y'all help. So tell somebody who you may think may not even be interested in it. Just tell them to check us out. Anybody, pass it to anybody. You walk in having casual conversation with anybody, let them know. And we also doing a better job of that on our own, but we need y'all help too. So please.
Also, before we get out, as Jay said, the main goal. Also, what I would like to do, we want more engagement. Whereas we get more of y'all to come in and speak your piece instead of we'll do promo videos. We will, instead of everything being just in the chat. We want some of you guys to come on and kind of speak your piece for a minute, 2 minutes or something every week, say what's going on. So I mean, you ain't got to come in all dolled up or whatever, but we want people to get to see you guys too and give your opinions live to the nation on what's going on. So
we appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Is she froze again?
No, I'm not.
Say anything you want to say.
No, I'm good. I had that sign spaced out.
All right. Well, we love all y'all family who checked in. Everybody is family, so thank y'all for coming out. We will check you guys next Wednesday. I'll be back in town. I'll give y'all the updates on what happened this week in football. It's not going to be a good weekend, though. I can tell y'all before I get there. It's not going to be a good weekend.
Have some faith. You got to have faith, the faith.
So, love all y'all. Catch y'all next week. I don't know where our producer went.